Hello everybody, today I'm going to be playing in a tank live commentary that has been requested a fair amount of times, the Centurion AX. The reason I put this off is because I haven't played with this tank very much, and I still haven't, but I decided I'm just going to finally do the episode. Before I begin the video, I just want to ask that if you enjoy my videos and you think that they help you, I would appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. I just recently quit my job, so any support on YouTube would be greatly appreciated. And if you think this would benefit your friends or they would enjoy this content as well, then please share this with your clanmates on Discord or something, or just one of your friends. And for the people who are already doing that, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So first, let's go over the field mods that I take. Some of these could be argued against. I bring module durability, and then right. You should always pick this one. I bring the reverse speed. This thing plays ridge lines a lot, and its camo is not that great to begin with. It's like, well, it's kind of like average camo. I just think the reverse speed is better. It's got 22 reverse speed with this field mod and no turbo. Then I bring left. If you don't have over like 445 meters view range, then you could bring neither or right. I probably wouldn't pick right, but you could pick neither. I just decided to pick left because I bring vents most of the time, so I have 467 view range, which is more than enough. Well, it's just enough anyway. For the last one, I picked suspension durability. Now for the equipment, I could change my mind about this, but at least currently, what I think is probably the best loadout is just these two loadouts. So I just bring the standard vents V-stab rammer for my first loadout, and for my second loadout, which I probably bring a decent amount of time, is hardening V-stab rammer. You could also run a turbo loadout. Wouldn't mess with that CVS and low noise stuff. It's just not worth it on this tank. This tank is a damage dealer, and it's not great at spotting anyway. It has good view range, but it's a terrible platform for spotting. So without further ado, let's get into the first game. Actually, I kind of want to talk about this tank. I think it's probably one of, if not the best medium tanks in the game for farming damage. I would put it up there with the 121B as the best damage farmer. Why is that? Its gun is insanely good. It's got 340, or maybe it's 330 heat pen. I don't remember. I think it's 330 actually, but that's extremely good. Its gun handling is great, and its DPM is extremely good. It's like almost at the same level as a STB1, which is known for insane DPM. It's also got good gun depression, and it's fast as well. So it really doesn't have any weaknesses besides armor. So this game, I'm going to bring my hardening loadout. You might think that I'm going to go hill. I'm used to the onslaught version of this map now, so it's kind of trippy playing the normal version. I'm actually going to go island. I think I'm too slow to go up the hill without bleeding like half my HP, and I just don't really want to start out the game that way. If you were to go to the hill, I would completely understand why. I don't think it's a bad play or anything, but I'm pretty comfortable playing island. Plus they have an RHM and a bad chat, which I was worried about. This bad chat won't be a problem because he's going here. I'm going to cut way right because I'm worried about getting sniped by TDs after I shoot this guy once. And that's what I was worried about. Unfortunately, that bad chat did a crazy run, so he lit us like super early, so we just lost half our HP regardless. Usually I just cut across and it's completely fine, but occasionally someone will light you super early and then you're actually in trouble. So that's what happened there. It's just kind of unlucky, really. So if you see people contesting the island here, you can play in this position, hold down on them. That was not a great shot, I aimed a little too low. I'm worried about getting artied right now, so I think I'm actually going to get delit. You want to be careful from this position here. If they have the hill, they can't shoot you, as well as this RHM position over here is also... Dude, I'm not even spotted. I should have moved a little bit more, I guess. I'm already down to 800 HP, so this is really not great, but I can shoot this T10 right now. It's backing up poorly, so I can put in another. This Leo PTA is going to become a problem pretty soon, so I'd like to, you know, back him off, but the Progetto's probably peeking this. No, he's not. I'm trying to be very careful here because I don't have that much HP left. Okay, the T10 has a shot through there. I'm gonna keep this rock between me and him. I'm thinking about running from here because I don't feel comfortable at all, especially with the arty still in the game. It looks like we're losing as well. I think I'm gonna go camp if I can, but their 277 can spot me from up there, so I've got to keep that in mind. I could just play right here. I'm kind of thinking about doing that. I just got lit as well, which is not good. Hopefully I don't get shot by anything. Got shot by that guy. That kind of sucks. Probably out reload him, but I'm not going to risk it because I might not be able to pull back in time. I want to stay safe from the 277. Their PTA took some damage. That's good. And right here I got to be careful because this angle will exist on me from the Batchet and 277. But I really want to kill his PTA because he's kind of limiting what I'm able to do in this situation right now. So I'm going to peek him. It's just kind of risky because I am a one-shot. I'm going to blind that in case he's there. He's not. Well, you do have cat pressure, so that's something to keep in mind. I want to keep this bush, my ass in this bush so that this 277 can't spot me when I peek. I could get blinded technically, but I don't think they know I'm here yet. I don't think I can pen that with APCR. Am I lit? Okay, I'm gonna make a risky poke. Okay, good thing I shot him before he shot me. I don't think this guy has an alpha to kill me, so I'm gonna peek him still. You should peek this. Okay, it looks like yeah, there he goes. Get in a shot. Still gotta stay safe from this angle. They did reset our cappers, which is probably a good thing because I don't really want to cap. It's a close game. It's more fun to play it out. Oh, I'm firing APCR already. I think I've been firing APCR this whole game and I didn't even realize. Well, it worked out. I was wondering why I couldn't pen the upper plate of that T42. I'm gonna load HE here and just shoot this guy once, just to piss him off. I really want to like retake the island, but there's gaps. There's some gaps that the 277 in bad check can shoot me through. I wonder if I can craft an angle on this guy. Probably not. Okay, it looks like he's like AFK or something. I'm gonna load heat and go after this this guy here, because I think he's probably overextended at this point. Oh, that is unlucky. I am watching for that bad chat. If he overpeaks here to try to shoot my teammates, I'd like to take him out. I really want to re-push the island. This 277's AFK. I'm going to see if I can get an angle on the bad chat. That would help our team a lot, I think. No, there's not an angle. There's a rock in the way. This game is very close. I'm going to knock over this tree. I knocked it over the wrong way. I'm going to knock over this tree. Give myself some camo from the island. Okay, perfect. We do have cap pressure, but I'm sure they're going to try to reset. They should anyway. I'm wondering where their RHM is. Their RHM is not here. I'm gonna go push this T42. I think their 277 is AFK, so I should be safe from him. I do still have the arty. I don't know anything about the T42's gun. I'm gonna load APCR and try to track him. Okay, he bounced me. I'm gonna go for the retrack. Probably doesn't matter, but... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna kill him. He probably can't even pen me. Loading HE for this guy. Because he was a one-shot, and I'm loading APCR. Okay, he's done. All their tanks are lit, so I don't have to worry about anything back there. It's just the arty, but I think I can get an angle on this 277 and kill him from over here. He's not here, is he? He better not be. It looks AFK to me. Oh, he ate. Oh, man. I thought he was over here, but he's over here, so he still has an angle on me. I should have pulled in more safe, and then I would have been okay. Also, no sense in shooting the 277 while I'm getting shot by the bat jet. I should have fully focused on getting safe. I think he got a little bit lucky with those shots. So he was shooting it as soon as he was reloaded, and especially the last shot was not an easy one. This is a really close game, but I have a feeling we're gonna lose because their bat jet is going to, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you after the game. Okay. So we lost, unfortunately. Their bat jet carried for them. We still ended up having a pretty good game, even though we had such a terrible start. That bat jet doing that run at the start is just one of the risks of crossing that fast onto the island, but it just happened, so whatever. Still managed to get 6k damage. The position I was defending from is not really a good position to defend from. It's just that I couldn't leave that position because they had the hill, so I was kind of just stuck there, but thankfully I was playing against tier 8s and tier 9s, so I was able to still survive there, and they were overpeaking on the hill and stuff, so I got out a lot of damage regardless. 6k damage, 900 blocked, 300 assistance. I hope you guys can see just how good this gun is. Let me actually check the pen. It's 330. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah, let's go next. Okay, so we got Sand River. Good map for the Centurion. Tier 9 matchmaking, no arty. 3 TDs that will slap you from across the map, so I gotta watch out for that. On this map, since I'm in a good hull down tank with good gun depression and good heat pen, I think I'm gonna go south. A lot of the time in medium tanks, like a CS63 or something, I would go north to this ridge. I don't usually go here to shoot the cross anymore. I just don't find that I get that much damage. And I sometimes get bled in return, but this matchup is really good for the Cent. This thing will be very good in the south, and I'll try to show you how I usually like to play the south. I usually like to start on this ridge, J2, and just spot what's coming in and see what there is there. It's always good to see how much support you have here. In this matchmaking, it's not as important because they have a lot of TDs and it's tier 9, so I can fend off basically anything, even if I get pushed by like 3 tanks. But they do have an UDES and an STB and a Patton. Mostly just the UDES and STB are the ones that I'm concerned about. So I've got to watch out for them for sure. They can play hold down on me. I think I'm peeking a little bit. I need to peek a little bit more high, but hopefully our bat chat will spot someone coming in. I'll load APCR for this guy. Yeah, him. Gotta watch out for shit that could be back there that's unlit that could snipe me, so gotta keep that in mind. This UDES is gonna be extremely annoying to deal with because he's very hard to pinhole down and he's got great gun depression, so. For now though, I'm just gonna snipe the middle. You can sometimes snipe this ramp. Our Lorraine is committing down there. I kinda wanna see if the STB and stuff are there before I commit. And they have an email as well, so it's just not a great commit. If there's nothing else there, then I might commit, but yeah, I think most tanks would be spotted, so I'm gonna go down. So you can play this spot right here if you have enough gun depression, like 10 plus. You just have to watch out that you can get shot from like over here and over here. I'm just gonna hope that they have nothing there and just play above them until I get shot, and I'll just start farming them. Unfortunate miss. They could have like a Hori back there as well. I'm getting clipped by a G-Sor. Or I don't know which G-Sor that is. It's like the tier 9 one, so I can't play here unless I just want to trade HP. He's somewhere right there. Just gonna get safe from him. Oh, their Sturve spotted. I'm gonna try to shoot him. Their UDES is playing up there, which is very annoying for us. I don't think we're gonna be able to push this unless some miracle happens. We are losing the north. I think I'm gonna go back to base. I don't think this is gonna work out. Pushing here with the Udes and a email is just too difficult, especially with the cover from here. We did get some damage though, so it wasn't all for nothing. Base is more of a priority now, but I think these enemies are eventually going to kill all of our team here because we don't have good tanks to hold. We have a bad chat. I could stay there and cover them, but I just don't know how long it will be until they push in. So I don't want to risk that. I want to go back first. I'm going to go the long way because their char could be in some weird spot trying to spot this cross, and I don't want to get shot from middle. I'm looking at what's unlit right now, and what's unlit is a 60 TP Cobra and the G-Sword. The G-Sword is there. Char is YOLOing. Can I get a shot? Nope. So to defend the north part, you gotta be careful of middle angles and stuff. But I'm gonna try playing this rock, just hold down and shooting this cross here, and I'm gonna hopefully stay safe from middle while doing so. I'm thinking about loading APCR just to get a track shot. I'm not going to be able to stay here for long because people will shoot me in the back. In fact, I might have to leave already. That was a good shot. Thankfully that hit. Here's their Hori. I'm going to leave. I don't feel comfortable here at all. In fact, I think this is really bad. I'd like to push out the north if possible, but it's going to be difficult. I need to hope for some damage here on these guys before I push in. I don't know if I can push in though. I don't think I'll be able to. I think I have to though. Okay, I'm going to go for it. This is a loss. Alright, I already know that. Don't set me on fire, please. Okay, I'm not gonna push, I'm just gonna stay here and hold in a terrible position. Patton will be coming in soon. Where's my best spot to go? I'm just gonna go here and try to get a shot off on the Patton. If I could kill the Hori first, that would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I should have just aimed at the Patton to get an extra shot of damage. So my team just kind of melted, and they had an Udes and an email in the south, which are very good for holding. Potentially I should have gone north this game just because of their comp. I didn't really consider the email, but just the Udes plus the STB are very hard to deal with. But I did get some like early game damage regardless, so I don't think it was necessarily a bad play, because I can always rotate back. The problem is we lost both sides. If we had only lost, if we could have just held the south, even if we had lost the north, I feel like I could have been able to deal with it. It's just we lost the whole map. So I did 4,000 damage, 1,800 block. The turret is not useless on this tank, it's just unreliable, especially against high pen guns with heat. No spotting or anything. My team was just kind of trash, so. Okay. So we get mines again, this time in the south spawn. Tier 10 matchmaking, 1 arty, a lot of TDs. I'm definitely not going to go hill. Because they have a lot of medium tanks, and I don't want to deal with that. I just don't like going hill usually because it's just too much of a risk. I'm going to bring my vent slot out for better sniping. And I'm thinking, I have 2 plays. They don't have a lot of slow heavy, so I don't think I'm going to go over here. I think I'm just going to go island, like I usually do. This is the play that I like to make. Unfortunately, I got the worst spawn possible for this, so hopefully I don't bleed on the cross. In fact, I'm actually going to go the long way. Usually I'll just cut across straight like this, maybe take 1 shot on the cross, but this game I think I have to go all the way around, especially because they have a Manticore who's probably going to come into this bush and spot the cross. Even taking the long way, there's a good chance I'm going to take damage here. Hopefully that hit. He is in that bush. I can get shot right here, but they would have to be playing like right there, which would be kind of weird. I did hit him. He spotted me, unfortunately. Hopefully my TDs hit him. That would be great. Nice. Okay, so we won the hill. That's important. I'm gonna jump down and take the island. Usually this is not how I like things to go. Usually I like it better if we lose the hill for farming damage, because I can shoot through the middle from that position I was just at. And they have an E3 here to boot. I'm thinking I might just get out of here because this Manticore can outlay me if I try to go low and spot their TDs. I just don't think that there's much I can do here. So instead I'm probably going to go back middle or something. Hopefully I don't get lit here by a Manticore. I'm going to yeet this guy. Yeet. Manticore hasn't lit me yet, so I think I'm going to take an aggressive cross. We are losing the middle, but we still have the hill. There's their Manticore. He's probably right there. This is going to be a tough game. I can already tell. It's a good damage anyway. This guy is dropped down, so I think I'm going to go fight him with our 1-2-1. It's not really a great fight for me because I don't really like to trade away my health, but he just fired so I can get in another shot. I'm gonna repair just to try to get another shot. Okay. Not sure if that was worth or not, but I mean, obviously it wasn't worth that time, but I don't know if it was a good idea. We don't have anything covering island, so their Manticore could take that. So I could go back island, but it's just not a guarantee that they're going to pressure this side, so I don't know if it's a good idea or not. But since we're starting to lose, I'm kind of thinking about it. Because usually when you start losing, it's better to play more defensively. Okay, their Patton is crossing. I'm going to shoot him for sure. Manticore could shoot me through this gap here, so I gotta watch out for that. It's just a shame that I left the island, but I'm gonna go back. Our guy's middle will start getting farmed by this Patton. I don't know if I can go to K4. Might just have to fight this KPZ and then take up here. I'll ask my guys for help. They can't really help too much or else they'll lose the hill, so there is that, but I'm gonna risk this. Hopefully no TDs have come over here. Our 13105 would have a chance to spot that through this gap here, so just hoping that's not the case. And I bounced. That's a terrible start. I'm just gonna trade with him. I don't want to get hit by a weird TD angle. Dude, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm at a low roll. Okay, god fucking damn, bro. Literally could have got 3 shots there instead of get 0. And take 2 hits for it. Just gonna get unlit. These TDs, I don't want to let them get an angle through here. And now I'm gonna go take up here. These enemies are backed off a little bit, so I can potentially get some damage. I'm gonna load heat for the Udes and for the Horis if they're up here. There's their Udes. There's a building in the way. I'm gonna poke a little bit to see if I can spot a TD, but no, I can't. I'm gonna shoot down this building because it's annoying me. This guy will probably eventually make a mistake and I can shoot him, so I'm just waiting for that. There it was, but I missed it. We have the hill, so their Patton can't rush there. He'll just die, probably. Well, I guess he can, but yeah, I guess they can. It's just kind of risky for them, but they can. The guy should go there and try to counter them, but they can technically get safe. I don't really feel like I'm being useful here, but I don't know what else to do. Their TDs are just kind of sitting there. I take a blind shot mostly just to see if I get spotted here. I don't. Still not getting spotted. I really wish I could do something right now. I don't see any good plays. There's a Hori. It's partly what I was just waiting for, is just for some kind of mistake. I think I can shoot him through this, so that would probably be a better angle. Those shots are missing. He's not poking that right now. The Manticore is just tucked in. There's no arty, so as long as our 57 heavy doesn't poke, it shouldn't be any problem. If I had HP, then I could try pushing there, but even then I think it's a bad idea. It's kind of just a waiting game. The only other potential play I can see is trying to take mid, but they have a patent down there, so it's not a good idea. I'm going to shoot that down so I have an easier line of sight on that corner on the Udez if he pokes. I think I only have enough view range to spot these TDs if they fire, if they're in the open, so... Our 13105 might try something. There still is 7 minutes on the game, but this is just kind of... You know, what are you going to do? It's kind of fucking boring. He's playing that bush there, that's really good. Didn't think about that. That's a good position to spot their TDs from if they move at all. And he's going further. Just gonna try to support him. Hopefully their Udez doesn't just kill him. Could go for a blind on their STB1. Didn't get lit from him, so... Alright, look at our 4K right now. He's pushed up. I'm gonna pre-aim on this STB with HE. Because I think he's gonna peek our 4K. If he's still there. Their Hori pushed down the one line. Their Udez is a one-shot. Their Manticore backed off. I think I still want to play passive. I don't want to take any risks. Their Udez took the hill. Oh, our Udez is still on the hill. I didn't even realize. Oh, now our Udez is a one-shot. Okay, I think that I have to just surprise this Udez. He has to make a mistake, basically. So what I'm gonna do is sit at this house. This is something I occasionally do. Sit at this house right here and just pre-aim and hope that he makes a mistake. I want to make sure I'm not moving in this bush, because if I'm moving, there's a much higher chance that I'm gonna be spotted here. And if he peeks right here, then I'll just kill him. Ooh, our 13105 might go for the hill. Hopefully he does. That would be good. Nice. E3 is over there. I'm gonna go back into our base. You only have 4 minutes. I'm actually gonna make a different play. I'm gonna move up to here and try to shoot these guys in the back, and then get above the E3. Their STB is probably island because he didn't get spotted earlier. Might be able to farm this guy actually. Went for a fire there, didn't work out. STB is coming. I'm gonna make sure to kill him. Getting him out of the game is huge because if he was like on the island, that would have been really annoying. I'm gonna pre-aim this guy in case he pokes. Yeah. He could have a TD island as well. Go that guy. I am a one-shot for both their TDs. If he's right there, he could kill me in that split second, but he didn't, so we're good. Now I'm gonna start pushing up here. This guy's pinging over there. I don't know if that means that there is something over there, or if he's telling somebody to go there, but I'm just gonna cross to here and try to cut off the map so that they can't rotate anywhere. Checking if I get spotted from this rock. There's no one there, so that's good to know. Now the smart play right now would be to wait for my team to push in, so since this is an educational video, that's what I'm going to do, even though I don't really want to do that. I want to peek this bush right now. I'm just going to peek the bush. Hopefully I don't get lit from that. I do. I'm going to peek this before I die, hopefully. No. Okay, he's right here. I need to turn this shit off. I have it off. It's still displaying. Very interesting. It's looking like we're probably going to win, at least. We should win, so that's good. Got some spotting on that Hori as well. Pretty tough battle to do damage, and pretty close game. Very campy game. But I think for the most part I did things correctly. We hit some blinds apparently. Don't really remember shooting any, so that's interesting. We got 5,200 damage, 1,200 spotting, so that's pretty good. I just remembered that one of the blinds was on the Manticore at the start. But anyway, El Halluf, Tier 10, disgusting matchmaking, 3 Yagpeens, Hori, Fosh 155. Their heavies aren't very juicy ones, like VZs, KPZs, annoying depending in the turret. Got 1 RD. I'm just gonna do the standard thing and play the north. I'll bring hardening. I really don't like playing the north on this map, but it is probably the best way to get damage. I mean, it is the best way to get damage in a medium tank like this, so it's just what I'm gonna do, even though I don't really want to. As for my plan, I'm just gonna do the standard of playing on C2. They only have 1 arty, so I can play out here as long as I pay attention to the arty's reload and do a little bit of dodging. It's pretty unlikely that I'll get out traded too hard. They have 2 light tanks and a lot of I'm actually just gonna peek this guy and shoot him and bounce him. I don't want to cross this way because they have like so many TDs. This guy is still yellowing. He should get relit in a second, so I'm gonna load HE and go for him. Can't get shot, so nice. Fosh 155. And I missed him in return. I'm just gonna get unlit. I mean, I was mostly hold down there, so I don't regret peeking that. I was just unlucky that he hit me. But yeah, that's whatever. EBR gets rewarded for dog shit gameplay. What do you expect? That's how EBRs work. Realistically, I should be loading APCR here. Just for the better shell velocity, but their KPZ is playing aggressive, which is not good. was a bad shot. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these light tanks, bro. I have a feeling this EBR is gonna do the same thing. Yeah. And I suck at aiming, so I missed. If I could kill him, that would be great. Dude, this aiming is hard, bro. It really is. It's a 907 YOLOing this guy. The TDs can fuck me up, but I'm just gonna risk it and get in one shot. And then one shot into this guy, because he should have fired. 1305 is clipping me, which is annoying. Down to half health, and we're losing the north, so... I'm gonna run already. Could get lit by the 9-0 and just killed on this cross. It's very possible. If he's poking like a bot, which, you know, wouldn't be surprised by how he's playing if he did, so... I'm gonna blind this Yag a little bit, even though I probably should be running. Okay, he's not there anymore. I hate it when they take underneath here, especially when I'm not in a like S-conk or something that can hold it easily. I just can't really play there, and then they can take the outside, and then if you try to play the outside on them, then they fuck you up. So I'm just gonna... I probably should play up there if I were trying to win, but I'm just hoping my team gets rolled and then I can farm them. We do have a 279 there though, which is going to be hard to push through, but he's already really low, so... As for my plan, I'm hoping they'll start pushing through, then I'll just play somewhere back in this area and snipe them out of spotting distance. Wish I had an aiming unit. The accuracy on this is good, but it's not Leo accuracy, that's for sure, so... The Yag pins are going to that corner. I don't know which corner is more important to hold, or which one's better to hold. I think I should hold this one, because it looks like they're about to push over it. I just wish my gun was more accurate. It's just, I'm missing like a lot of shots. And the problem is we have nobody spotting this. Okay, there we go. And I aim too high. Yeah, we're definitely losing this game. Pushing through the one line, I'm gonna have to start backing up soon. But I want to get a little bit more damage out before I go, if possible. The Hori is easiest to pen, so I'd like to shoot him first if possible, but take that guy out. Now their VZ could have crossed over. He could be close, there he is. So I need to try not to get lit from him if possible. Alright, he's dead. That's good. Unfortunate miss. Usually it's best to play back here and just not to go to this rock. And I'm going to do that this time. It's not as bad to play at this rock if you aren't losing this side, which we still have a Leo down there, so it's okay. But I still think playing up here is just safer than at the rock. If you have a lot of people playing back here, then the rock is a little more viable, because you can kind of provide a crossfire, but... That was a hit, but I don't know if it pinned. Probably not. That was a bounce. That guy was pretty close to spotting me, actually. There's just a tiny bush in the way. I only have 11 heat rounds left, which is not good. We are losing. They're going to start pushing through on this side. We have a stir, which is like really, really good for holding this, but we're still probably gonna lose. We need our stir to just play very safe. That was a bad shot again. Wasn't easy to pen anyways though. Yeah, this is just bad. Our stirve got hit for a lot. Probably by a yag. One thing you want to do when you're playing like this, in this spot, defending, you want to be very careful about over-peeking, because a lot of the time there's going to be a lot of tanks behind. That's unfortunate. A lot of tanks behind, like these yags, who can shoot you if you over-peek. Like, it looks like you're not over-peeking to these guys, but to the yags you are, so you gotta be very careful. This guy is just, like, impossible to dig out. His turret is too strong. Artie is now a concern as well. I'm just gonna play over here. It's a shame that they have a yag back here, so it's gonna make it much harder to defend. That guy's important to take out, because he's right below us. Swash is coming in soon, so... Could load APCR to try to track him. Yeah. Not much you can really do. It's just one of those teams. Enemy team just did better in the north. Didn't get out as much farm as I'd like to, because this KPZ just kind of ruined it, as well as the Yags playing behind. All three of them just, you can't overpeak anywhere because there's Yags all over the place. Then I bounced on their 9-0, and then he got underneath us. Just didn't get out very much damage. If they were in like E100s and shit, like, it would have been easy to get out 6k, but they weren't. Like, look at this hit ratio, it's just not good. Their tanks were hard to pen. These kind of games, I think it's not a bad idea to drop events for aiming unit. Or actually, let me just do this for now. That will help a little bit with the full aimed accuracy. I think I'm gonna play... let's call it there, actually. These games were pretty long, so... Yeah, that's 5k damage, 400 spotting, 1000 blocks. Like I said, this tank doesn't have no armor. It's got a little bit of turret armor, but you can't really side scrape with it easily. It's pretty terrible at side scraping. On flat ground, its turret is weak to heat shells above like 270 penetration. If they shoot up here on flat ground, if you're using your gun depression, then it can't even bounce 330 heat sometimes, but it's not reliable at all. So, once again, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. And if you are already doing that, then thank you. Goodbye.